Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're tackling Zechariah chapter 6.
The final vision.
The final one, yeah. And our mission is really to get into how these, dramatic, almost apocalyptic images.
Chariots, bronze mountains.
Exactly. How they link up to a really specific human command. It's quite a pairing.
It really is. It's the capstone, like you said, of the 8 visions. In this chapter, it gives us these revelations about God's sovereign plan, the future.
His judgment, his control.
All of that. But the twist, the really remarkable thing, is how it ends, with this surprising condition for it all to happen. And that kind of puts you, the listener, right in the middle of it.
Okay, let's start with the vision itself then. Verses 1 to 8, it's pretty startling. Zechariah sees 4 chariots.
Yeah, bursting out from between 2 mountains.
And not just any mountains, bronze mountains, huge, immovable things.
That's key. The bronze signifies the fixed, unshakable decrees of God. Real strength there.
And the horses pulling the chariot.
Yeah.
Striking colors, red, black, white, and dappled.
Right. And these chariots, they aren't just out for a joyride. They're sent to the 4 winds of heaven. Their job, to patrol the earth.
Patrol, so like surveillance.
More than that, I think it feels like. Execution? God's agents carrying out his will across the globe. There's specific direction, too.
Oh, yeah?
The black horses head north, the white ones follow them, and the dappled ones go south. It's very precise.
And there's this statement at the end of the patrol, right, about the north.
Yes. Those going north have set my spirit at rest in the north country.
Which basically means?
Mission accomplished, essentially. God's specific judgment or purpose for that region is complete. His justice is satisfied there. It really underlines his total sovereignty, his control over everything.
Okay, so you have this picture of immense cosmic power. God managing the world stage with these celestial patrols.
Exactly, his will being done.
But then the focus shifts dramatically, doesn't it? From heavenly armies to, well, collecting some pocket change.
Huh. That does seem like a shift, yeah. That's verses 9 through 14. Right after this massive vision, God tells Zechariah, go get some silver and gold.
From specific people, too.
Yeah.
Exiles coming back from Babylon, Heldai, Tobijah, Jedaiah.
Mm-hmm. And he's to use these materials to make a crown.
A crown. So this small, very human act suddenly becomes this huge prophetic statement.
Precisely. And who gets the crown?
It's placed on Joshua, the high priest. But it's not really about Joshua, is it? It introduces someone else.
Right. It immediately points to the branch, capital T, capital B.
The branch. And this figure is prophesied to, well, first, build the temple of the Lord.
And not just build, but also bear royal honor, rule on his throne, which is, well, that's huge.
Because usually kings rule, priests serve in the temple, separate roles.
Totally separate. But the branch combines them. The text that says there will be a priest on his throne.
King and priest.
Wow. Creating a council of peace between the 2 roles, it says. Yes. And that physical crown, it stays in the temple, like a reminder, a memorial dedicated to the guys who provided the gold and silver, pointing towards this future reality.
Okay, so we have God's absolute sovereign power shown in the chariots, and then this prophecy of a future king priest, the branch. But then comes verse 15. The hinge.
The condition, the divine invitation, as you called it earlier.
Yeah. It promises that even people far off shall come and help to build the temple. Glorious inclusion. But
it shall come to pass if you will diligently obey the voice of the Lord your God.
That if is doing a lot of work there. Why? If God's sovereign, running the whole show with chariots, why tie things to our obedience?
That's the core insight, isn't it? The aha moment. God is all-powerful. He absolutely doesn't need our help, our obedience to get his plans done.
But he chose to include it anyway.
Exactly. He made room for our, small human actions within his giant eternal plan. It's not that our obedience enables God.
It's that our obedience is part of his predetermined will.
Precisely. It's an act of sheer grace. He's inviting us, weak as we are, to participate in his grand story. Your obedience isn't a prerequisite for his power. It's a chosen part of his method.
So answering that invitation, stepping into obedience, that's how we connect our small lives to those giant bronze decrees and cosmic patrols. It brings it right down to earth.
It makes our daily choices part of something eternal.
Which leaves us with a pretty powerful thought to chew on.
Mm-hmm. If your obedience, your response, is already woven into God's vast plan, what's the one step, the single act of faith, or maybe joyful obedience that God is inviting you to take today?